I know in my business career, I've experienced, I'm not ready, man, I'm not ready to take this test. I'm not ready to get a desk. I'm not ready to get an office. I'm not ready to go run that appointment by myself. I'm not ready to give that presentation in front of everybody. I'm not ready to speak in front of 100 people or 1,000 people. And, you just, there's always that I'm not ready. And when you think about that, like there's at one point, there's only so much you could do to be ready until you do it, right? The doing of it sometimes is what makes you ready. It's what makes you capable. And I know that every time I've wanted to be ready and for everything to be perfect, sometimes that's led to procrastination, right? In social media and making videos and creating, doing the podcast now that we have. Well, man, let me, learn everything about the podcast world. Let me have it all put together. Let me have a list of people who's going to come on the show versus like, hey, let's get a couple people. Let's get some cameras. Let's figure it out. What's it? Cool. Let's go. Let's do it. Right. And that mentality now that I learned from my insurance business, from getting into the insurance industry and going through this process and having to just go take a test and having to go sit in front of a client. I'm so nervous. I'm shaking underneath the table. I'm tightening myself up so that people can't tell I'm how nervous. I'm making sure I'm staring at the person because I'm so nervous to make eye contact. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to stutter. I'm worried if they ask me a question. And guess what? I screwed it up so many different times. I messed it up so many different times. And after I would mess it up, I would call my mentor and I would say, hey, this is what they said, and this is what I said, and it didn't go well. What would you say? What would you say different? And we would role play. We would process. Or, hey, you know what? I'm looking at this. This is where we are now. I'm looking at this lease. This is what it is. I'm taking the next step. Anything I should be aware of? And then you get into the office, and then you realize that there's other things, and you learn. I remember when I was building houses, we had a couple investment properties. And I have no idea what to do. I have no idea, but I know that there's somebody that has an idea. I know that somebody knows what to do. And I just had to find those people and then ask the right questions. And I knew that I had the ability to learn and that everybody else that knows how to do it at one point didn't do it, but they did it and they learned the process. And sometimes waiting till you have everything in place, waiting till you're perfect, waiting till you know everything actually stops you from doing it, from getting in there. I remember when I was taking boxing classes and I'm like, man, I just want to get in the ring. I just want to spar, right? And then you get punched and you're like, oh man, I'm definitely going to remember to keep my hand up now. Sometimes getting hit in the face, sometimes getting a no, sometimes getting the rejection, sometimes things breaking, right, is also the process of getting you ready, right? Of helping you become successful in that area. So don't wait until you have everything, till you know everything, till every situation is perfect. Because if you want to constantly be growing, you constantly have to be falling forward. You constantly have to be stepping outside your comfort zone. You constantly having to do something for the first time. And that's what those people that end up doing things, that end up building businesses, that end up making movies, that end up traveling the world, that end up starting that restaurant, whatever it is, those people that end up doing it, they all just said, man, I'm not fully ready. I kind of have an idea, but I'm going to freaking do it. And I know that I have the ability to learn as I go. And so I want to challenge you guys, don't wait till everything is perfect to take action. And don't wait till you really think you're ready. Obviously, don't hurt yourself. Don't make a bad financial decision. Don't hurt other people. But you're going to fail. You're going to get your nose bloody, and that's okay. And those things get you ready. So hope this video adds some value to you. If it did, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.